Alright, hi everybody, Weather Guy here. We're back with more Disco Elysium, and now we're going to ask people in the fishing village about Ruby. We'll start with the washer lady. See how
Our
it goes.
tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
Oh, but do you know who I'm talking
This
about?
is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This isn't about the union, you know. You don't have to worry about retaliation.
Ah, I should have known. This is yet another union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We are not in the habit of being afraid around here.
I see, you know something, but you decided not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now,
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look...
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others.
Yes. Yes, because Titus mentioned that last time. Let's look around here. So there's the floorboard. Yes. I knew
As
it.
you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
Search.
You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then something hard wrapped in paper.
What is
A
it?
small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet.
Bullet.
The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You
This
have
is
enough
good.
to confront her with.
That was quick.
Extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops.
Good. Let's change our clothes in that case. And then let's get rid of our held items because I think that increases our hand-eye coordination if I remember correctly. Let's see. It was this one. Oh, it just increases suggestion. That's totally different. Okay. Still. Found the bullet lady.
our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why was there a bullet there?
Damn that girl.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
A bullet? You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
Rented the room to her?
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl.
Hands move into the water bucket, some water sloshes
As
over
I've
the
done
edge.
before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into? That girl.
That's for the police to find out. Right there. Please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
You said she left on Monday?
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
Is the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Was there anything else there?
No,
The truth, sire.
What is she like?
she's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
Why do you think she left the bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
I heard she was a heavy drinker with anger issues.
Nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She fit in that way. But I only knew her to have a beer on the beach while watching the sunset.
Ooh.
She isn't what you call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. But I never saw her lose control of herself the way some people do.
Did she have any technical equipment with her, like radio stuff?
Not that I knew of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieu she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
She may simply have kept the equipment elsewhere.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that
The
door
boots.
screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard
Which
her rushing
sound
in
like the
those
same kind
heavy
of boots that would have left the
heading
footprints.
Up north.
The whirling rats.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I wouldn't
she's in the
worry about
bunker.
that, man. We are persistent.
Further up the coast we go then.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The felled electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
One
Okay.
thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her. She's a good girl. Whatever she's got.
Okay. Let's go look at the mural. Maybe there's something there. Don't remember exactly where it's at. What are we looking at here?
You see, a once bright mural, a slogan used to intertwine with
Step closer.
above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing. In the remains of the edifice, there's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Why do I feel like I know this place?
Indeed, somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin, gutted by looters that once used to consume money and dispense warmth and light. You felt it before, when it rained in Martinez, and you felt the cold of the rain.
Would Ruby be in there?
Yeah, she could. Or she could be in the identical ruin over there, or in that boat shack, in that church tower, maybe.
Why single out this one building?
Let's try to increase our shivers first. Alright, let's see. Close. Shivers. Pretty sure we have stuff for shivers. Oh, this is good. Okay. That'll help.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying suddenly
Ah.
all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down or gone behind a corner. You only hear distant waves washing the coast. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
She could be anywhere. How do we find
How
her?
do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay, she's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
And if that fails, if we don't find her?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you. An adventure awaits. Buckle up and raise your collar.
Alright. So let's go check for the bullet stuff too. The one's over this direction, correct? Somewhere? Maybe it wasn't quite this one. I think it was further up. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that we can have access to one of these roofs. I remember seeing, like, whenever you would highlight that, it would show it. I think we can see it if we come around this way. Yep, see up there? Stairs. Over here. Boardwalk. Body's gone. Don't see any bullet stuff. Oh.
There's some tear. An empty cigarette.
I already looked in there. We're not seeing anything here. So will this mark it off of our list? Back boardwalk. This is the boardwalk, right? Guess we can look around some more. Guess we can look inside this gross jacket. Might as well at this point. Okay, that didn't seem to help. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be here. Okay, now what? It's here. Sewer. So that's the second hint we've gotten to look at sewers lately. I feel like she might just be underground, you know? Where's the next place to look at? Island for bullet traces. We can't. Land's End. Let's go to Land's End. That's all the way north. Come back when it snows. Do need to go back to the church too. Alright, Land's End up here. I think. Doesn't seem to be anything.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking
What about
shots?
the...
Just some
Yeah, the
urban
tower.
detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. The wind picks up. Fine sea foam lashes your face. It feels like needles. You can take it. Just raise your collar, detective.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
Maybe this alien climbed the comms tower?
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
He looks like he's cold out here at the tip of the coast. The jacket is warm.
Maybe you look cold, maybe a thicker coat.
I'm okay. You, on the other hand, here, Freighter, you look like you're about to turn into a popsicle.
But it's my style.
Absolute idiocy.
Maybe the campfire?
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle
Yeah,
shot.
probably right.
Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out... Biddable Prime, was it?
What about the cigarette
Those?
butts?
A smoking assailant who favors Timothy to Astra or Joanne? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
Let's look over the water.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the wave-crossed bay, through heavy, dark grey curtains of rain, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible, a glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender, smoking, drinking.
Alright. This. There we go. The game was messing up. Just sort of lingering up there. Okay, so we can't cross there. I wonder if we can talk to Joyce about her letting us use the boat. You know? How hard was it to get into this place again? I remember it was super hard, but how hard?
An old door, worn by elements.
3%
guards
interfacing?
the
Yeah,
door.
that's really hard.
The wind has blown a sand dune in front.
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Okay. Well, what else? We ruled out that one. For some reason, it didn't give us credit for the boardwalk. Like, it didn't give us any dialogue options. Maybe I need to look around it more. But I want to go and go into the church because we have someone we need to talk to here.
Yes, what is it?
Have you seen Ruby?
What? No, no one's suspicious around here.
She has not seen her, sire. 'Tis true.
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre. He wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Alright, got your message.
Good.
We're not going to make her leave. Convince her to cooperate.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Oh no, I gotta help with the
What?
research.
No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glossy look in her eyes. A gust of wind.
I don't know how we
blows
could help her.
in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really
We have
want
it,
to
don't
know.
we?
It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable
Is this
to...
it?
No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply...
Okay, but still.
Why do you
It's
need
a
it?
backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She's making it extra simple for you.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old...
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
By your old workspace, do you mean the Studio Fortress accident in the Dune commercial area?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore.
I've already
lady.
been in there.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
Where exactly is the offsite
In
copy?
the giant ice bear
We
fridge.
didn't see it there, did
I
we?
just told you. It has...
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying,
I found a note from the Ice Bear fridge that said the offsite copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said it had been taken to the ice cream maker, which we needed the super big pry bar.
Jawiza. Of
Well,
course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. That feature creep and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads...
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound.
Couldn't
of
get it
that.
open. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
All right.
Thanks.
That's gonna be
And
difficult.
here's my Qualsund multi-tool. You
Oh.
might need it to hack loose some ice.
I'll do it. Sweet. But first let's level up. Let's increase our chill, our shivers. Use that to get another attempt. A mural. With better odds. Maybe that'll do it for us. This way? Yeah.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
Have any idea what's down there?
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
Think we might find Ruby down
We
there?
might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain
Saw
system
that.
in East Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachel's sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, she could be under any building.
We're not in there?
I hope not.
Oh.
There's no echo. And maybe it's just a storm drain.
Alright. Definitely something suspicious in the sewers that we'll have to address at some point. Let's give this another shot.
The once bright mural
58%.
towers above you, saying, "A breeze. Go to the children of the big sea."
Oh. Go to the children of the big sea. What the hell is
The
that?
wind rushes away, leaving you where you were, on the rotting boards.
Work with
of
children of the
fellowed
big sea.
building.
Officer, are you okay? It looked like we lost you for a second.
I think I need to talk to some... One told me to talk to children.
Okay, when you're ready, officer.
Let's do that. There's a few different children to talk to, I think. We'll talk to the 2 kids in the fishing village, like the twins. Try that out. 2 people.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Anything strange happened lately?
We heard bad words and said, I got in trouble. Bad words. Bad words.
Okay, what
We
happened?
just heard funny voices. We thought the voices were funny. We said what they said, and then we got in trouble.
Where did you hear them? On the radio? What
Radio? What's that? We just heard them in our head.
do you mean you heard them in your
You
head?
know, I heard people talking, except just in my head.
What'd you hear?
It was like, it is time at last. My nasty speed reeks.
Jesus.
Our brother man is about to grow up.
A memory stirs. You've heard this quickfire patter.
DJ Flatios, Big Boy Daniel single is here. Buckle up, cause this is the fastest track that you're ever gonna hear. Turn up the volume. Load those speakers out.
You're so cute.
No, don't say bad words.
A word when you're done.
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground. It leaves a white scratch.
Seen any bad people around?
Not bad people.
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds with a
Alright. Alright, Kim, what's up?
detective about what the twins had to. So, those voices there.
Yes, of course, earlier, when you turned the radio on in his name. Don't.
Nothing.
I can't explain how they heard it. I believe they heard something, and given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they could have heard the radio. Weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business.
Mystery, though. Mysteries are our business.
Yes. Mysteries like who killed her. Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard the voices?
Didn't Ruby have advanced radio know-how?
The lieutenant shrugs.
Let's at least rule out radios before continuing. Maybe the twins didn't know it was a radio they were hearing. The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything. After you.
Alright, washerwoman now.
Our tenant, the police.
Have you heard a radio on the
I hope
coast in the last
waves
week or
got
so?
A radio? No. We play no radio here. There's
Any
one
idea
in
how the
shack,
twins could have
but
heard
it's
Speed
never
Freaks
used.
FM?
Was that the nonsense we were spouting? Pah! No. I have no idea where they heard it. They've been in earshot all week, and no radio.
Are you sure?
These ears know every sound that belongs to this coast. I would know if I heard anything different.
Good,
Let's
Kim?
just get it out of the way as fast as we can. Contact dispatch from my kinema and ask them to connect you to the station. Maybe they can shed some light on this.
Thank you, Kim.
I'm ready when you are.
Anything else?
Ask her to wash
I
a
can
jacket.
wash it for you. But it's...
Hell,
I could use a breather before another rainy day begins.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then. And must say, I'm proud of this one.
You got a nice clean jacket. Let's check it out. +1. Oh, that's not bad. Alright. So we have a couple things we need to do back in town. So let's head back to town. We need to... I need to find my way back out of it and all that, I think. But we need to go to the car. We need to call the library at 10. We need to go open up the ice chest. I think we'll go open up the ice chest first before I forget. So many things to do. No. Running. What are nerds doing looking at a car? We'll worry about that later. I think this will lead us right by it. Alright, here's the ice cream chest right here.
this orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has.
Try to crack open
You
the
slip
lid.
your fingers under the frozen lid, but
Didn't Sona give you a perfect tool for this kind of job?
Yeah,
The
let's use it.
Equip the multi-tool.
I know. Multi-tool.
this orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine.
Still very low.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen.
Alright, let's increase our physical instrument somehow. Jeez Louise, that's low. Oh, this is -2? Get rid of that. Alright. I think we have some... This increase. This also increases. Come on. Gotta be another one that increases it, right? Nothing? Uh-oh. Well, we did get rid of a -2, so that might
This
help enough.
orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine.
Still
It has
that low?
a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
turn the ice cream
Turning the
crank.
crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water. Ice squeaks.
Yeah,
beneath
double
the
ones
control
too.
Multi-tool.
I would have
But
failed no
your
matter what I
fingers slip
had.
away from the tool. Unplugging the ice cream maker will allow it to defrost.
Oh, yeah. Do that.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker. Something close to you.
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice.
That makes so much sense. I should have known that. Is this the multi-tool that I'm carrying? It's huge. Guess so. Alright, let's go to Kim's car. Real quick. Deal with whatever we have to deal with here. What are y'all doing?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Okay.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
Okay,
A
you're cool.
snazzy, shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary
They're so
tribal
dumb.
shit.
They're so cringe.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Who are
Tell
you?
you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches. Or skull.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitch...
The part
Okay.
of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part
Hey,
of the
nobody.
skull.
Y'all said it, not me.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Who are the
You
skulls?
don't know? What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
No, I really
The
don't.
skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
Sure they are.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
If a
Non-verbal?
skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger and stab you without saying a word.
The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual, a testament to the violence and death he's witnessed through the sight of his firearm.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around their brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
You know anything about the murder?
Murder?
The man was hanged in the backyard of the Willenrex.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it.
Also,
Okay.
he was hanged.
Anything
He
else?
was hanged from a tree.
Yeah.
These punks don't know it.
Hey, stop right there.
Yeah.
Sure. Understandable.
You guys know Cindy the skull?
Oh, yeah. Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy,
Did we
give
meet
her our
Cindy?
regards.
For all their nihilistic...
Who was she? She
these
the
young
lady
men are not lacking
on the far
in
northwest?
useful. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Enough about this scullery then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's do this.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out
Pick up the
toolbox,
radio.
and the
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You need to talk to Speed Freaks.
Come again, officer?
Speed Freaks FM is for the case.
Okay, officer. One moment.
Vatican.
I have the GMS on the line. I'll connect you now.
Yo!
Hello, is this TJ Mesh?
It is. I got a few minutes before I gotta go back on air. What can I do for you, cop man?
I'm just calling to confirm, did you debut a new track from DJ Flashio a few days
An
ago?
asshole is a mouth of shit. And I'm puking.
Okay, but what's the song called?
Yeah, that is the song. An asshole is a mouth of shit. And I'm puking.
Okay, let's move on. We talked to some kids who said they heard in their heads. Do you know how that could be possible?
Is that what this is about? Listen, it's not our problem if kids decide to tune into River Shaw's hottest station.
It's not that they played it on the radio. They heard it in their heads. Do you know how that's
I
possible?
don't understand. Are you asking if we can, play our station into people's brains?
Sure.
Speed Freaks FM is elective listening, man. We don't want to force the people to adopt our thinking. That's fascist bullshit.
Okay.
Right, well, no. We don't force radio into people. Was there anything else?
merchandise. Ask for Speed
No.
Freaks FM merchandise.
Give a shout out to Lieutenant Kim.
Huh?
Look at that. His eyes dilate. That's joy.
Okay, cop man. Can do, Will. DJ
The party has terminated the call.
You should check the radio again.
Press the button labeled save and turn on the radio.
Spoke to the wildest cop in Rivershaw. He asked us to give his buddy cop, longtime listener Kim Kitsuragi, a big shout out. Kim, we love you. Keep it freaky, like DJ Mesh, DJ Flacho, and your wild friend. This one's for you.
If, when a motor carriage's engine was ignited, it could drive by its own accord off to a high mountain, and there write a song, perhaps it'll be something like what you're hearing now.
Why does it have that for Kupris?
We aren't discussing this.
What a reserve of willpower. It's taken all he's got to not smile.
This is Precinct 57. Can I take
All right.
57? Over.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Okay. This is a lovely place. Actually, let's talk to Kim before we stop.
Okay, about that call, let's start from the top. There's no doubt the twins heard Speed Freaks FM. I still don't know how without a radio, but they did.
We're not any closer to knowing how they heard it, though, are we?
No, we are not.
I mean, a weird voice in my head said talk to the kids. Maybe it's related.
I don't think the voices in your head are related to this, no.
But it sounded like a lady.
The lieutenant gives you a long look.
I don't know what to say to that, or what you want me to say. I'm sorry, did we ask where the kids were when they heard the voice?
I didn't, sorry.
No need to apologize. I was just going to say it'd be a good idea to ask them. And, Detective, thanks for this. It's been interesting.
Aww. Alright, this is a nice place to stop, though, for real. Guess next time we'll go back to the other island. We'll start figuring more stuff out. We'll see. I don't know. That's all I got. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Peace out.